Hello folks, this is Takamasak, and welcome to a little bit of gamage that does not require level grinding. Everybody knows who Mega Man is, right? Right? You know, Capcom, Robot Masters, the power-up? No? Well, anyway, here you go. Little bit of 8-bit side-scrolling fun. 1987, so 5 years after Dragon Warrior. Wow, I'm sure technology has caught up with us quite a bit, right? Well, anyway, if you're waiting for a little startup video or anything, you're going to be waiting a while because there isn't one. If we wait long enough, we just get to the same screen as the screen after we press start. So, there you have it. And this is just about every single Mega Man game you could possibly imagine startup screen. You have your Robot Masters, which there are only 6 in this version of Mega Man. However, I believe... oh boy, what was it? I believe it's the Game Boy Advance version or something else. They have 2 more additional ones. Time Man and Oil Man. I really don't know much about that, but there you have it. You basically just select what Robot Master you want to try to go after first. I strongly recommend going after either, probably Bomb Man if you're very new to it, but I prefer to go Fireman. So let's do that. Let's go with Fireman. Who's got a flaming head? Isn't that great? And clear points, just blow off the clear points. Points are completely worthless in this game as far as I'm concerned. A couple turrets here. These things are little bonus points every time you collect one of those. After you beat the level, that will add up how many you found. And they are worth 1,000 points each. So, yeah, just more points. We don't need points. Don't worry about it. Nothing to go back for if you happen to run by one. These fire pillars, you cannot kill. Want to be very careful. You don't want these guys knocking you off the ledge. Those are your main HP power-ups over there. That is a large one. And they also come in a smaller variety. Right here. And if you happen to need one, this one is very easy to jump down and grab. And we also have those power-ups up there, which I will show next level. That spot's very difficult. I've never quite got that down. Yeah, like I said, can't kill these. If you get hit a little bit, don't worry about it. There's a couple power-ups down here. No problem. I think that probably kills you, even though there's a floor right there. So basically, whenever you see a hole, don't bother jumping in it. If you think you might get knocked off, just run into the fire pillar. So that way you're still stable on the platform. You can kind of control where you're going, instead of being hit by the fireball guys here. There we go. Oh good, another very difficult spot. Oh! Yeah, this spot is also very hard not to get hit. You gotta time it just right, which my timing is very poor. Yeah, like I said, my timing is very poor. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and get it. I'll save myself about 400 years. Here we have some bullet bill guys. As you can see, they kind of blow up in this smoke type deal, and that will actually damage you, so that's kind of a pain in the ass. And unfortunately, these guys are so low to the ground, we cannot hit them either. Part of the reason I don't think you're supposed to do Flame Man stage first, but this is how I've always done it anyway. And it just happens to be coincidental for a near Christmas episode. Now, if you want, you can kind of sit out here and farm these guys. They seem to drop HP a little more frequently than the turret guys, which are in this doorway here. I'm not worried about getting hit, so. Now, if you're fairly new to this, you will want to farm a little bit of HP here. If you watch what I do exactly, you won't get hit at all. And it's actually very easy, so if you want to just hang outside of this door, this is the way every Mega Man boss battle works. You'll have your first gate over there, you'll have a hallway like this one we're in now, and then after you go through this gate, it'll initiate the boss battle. So, for whatever reason in Mega Man 1, they decided to fill it with monsters, and Luckily for us, I guess, and the new people who are playing it, you can kind of farm a little bit of HP there if necessary. So, without further nonsense, let's get into a boss battle with Flame Man, who appears out of nowhere. Just wait for him to get to you, and jump and shoot over his little flame wave thing. Yep, that's it. Uh-huh. Yeah, man, yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, and sometimes the last one just kind of hangs out there and I get hit by it, so even after the Robot Master dies, you can still take damage for a little bit if there's something on the screen, so do keep that in mind. And after they die, you get a little flashing whatever that is supposed to be, a robot heart or something, I guess. Lovely little fanfare music, we get our clear points, and I collected 12 of those. Wow. One up? No, of course not a one up. Alright, now once you get a Robot Master's power, your order is pretty much set. If you looked at an FAQ or something, they each have consecutive weaknesses. So like Fireman will kill Bomb Man, and then after we kill Bomb Man, he will kill one of the other 4 Robot Masters. So we're going to go ahead and hop into Bomb Man stage. Or the football guy. Apparently Gutsman, Electman, and Bomb Man are the football guys, according to my son. Great. And we also have the pincher guy, and the fire and the snow guy, which really aren't too creative. I nearly crapped myself when he said pincher guy and football guy, but I never really looked at him like that. And those won't hurt you as long as you're sitting right behind that little pylon. Whoa. Ah! Stop it. Stop it. Alright, let's show off the little power a little bit. Now that we killed the Robot Master, we get his power. And the fire... What's that called again? The fire something or other? I can't remember the name of it exactly. It'll shoot a little fireball forward, and you actually have a little bit of a protective ring around you, which will also damage things. And I believe if you've used a little bit of your power, this power-up will be here. And this is a good opportunity to show you. So if you noticed up in the top left, right next to your power bar, you have your Robot Master's energy. And as I use it, it depletes. This is the filler for that. So there you have it. If I'm using something I know the Robot Master of the level is weak against, for example this, I know Bomb Man is weak to fire, I am not going to use a lot of it just in case. I don't want to burn it all off and then have to try to kill Bomb Man with regular Mega Buster power. Most people know that's not fun. Oh good, a Sniper Joe. You can kill these guys when they are shooting or when they're jumping. If you sit here and try to tank them like this, they will block till the end of time. So you want to wait a little bit, and eventually he'll do something and you can shoot him. I still don't know what the hell those are. Are those supposed to be trees or what? Hopefully you're not a gung-ho person through here, because it's very easy to get knocked off. Keep in mind I said that smoke can hurt you, and these guys can catch you very off guard. Come on over here, we have some more of these jerks to deal with. This game isn't as easy to do a play-by-play by. I'll give you a little bit of hints and tips through it, but mostly you're just going to have to, follow along maybe a screen or behind or something like that. It's not like I can just say, okay, we're going to get here and then yada yada yada, Not like a Dragon Warrior type LP. Yeah, if you didn't notice those spikes over there, instant death. No questions asked. What do you mean when you're invincible? Yeah, even when you're invincible for a little bit after being hit, you fall into the spikes, you die. Little unforgiving. If you need that one up over there, Sniper Joe here will eventually jump. If you really want to wait for that, I don't want to wait for that. Plus it's kind of funny to come over here, because he freaks out. Yeah, there you go. That's a little more exciting than the one up, I think. And he will do that till the end of time. Come on, buddy. Unfortunately, I can't just use the fireball and just tank him like that. Now, unfortunately, this stage isn't really a good spot to heal up before the battle, so what I want to do is I want to drop, well, sometimes it's a little more ideal. I just want to drop straight down and grab the ladder again immediately so I don't go flying into more of these guys. And one of the weird boss battles where you come in through the top of the screen. Alright, I'm going to switch over to the fire now. You basically would just want to jump away from his bombs. That's about it. As long as you're jumping away from his bombs, you're okay. I think the most he does is like 3 anyway. And keep in mind your little damage shield can also damage him. It takes about, what is that, 7 shots? Something like that. Anyway, now we get probably the most worthless power-up, in my opinion, of the game. The very hard to control and very boring hyper bomb attack. Big whoop. However, it does help very much against the football Gutsman, yeah. Does anybody know why he's called Gutsman? I actually looked that up and I cannot find anything about why he's called Gutsman. Everything else makes sense. You know, Iceman, Fireman, that all makes sense. Gutsman? Not so much. Right, this is probably one of the more irritating parts of the game. As you saw when you were on that top platform, these things kind of fall down when they hit that open spot, so you want to be very careful. This might take a little bit of practice. There you go, you really got to be jumping quick. I wonder if you guys got any plans for the New Year's or anything? I don't think I'm going to. I'm pretty much adventured out after the whole Florida trip. If anybody has a chance to go to, like, Magic Kingdom or anything, I strongly recommend it. Even me, I'm 29, and I still had a lot of fun there. Where else am I going to get my picture taken with Mickey Mouse? Nowhere! Ow. Alright, just take my word for this. You want to go left, hold right, and then you want to fall down here and hold left. There you go. If you jump right at the end of that, you should be able to reach that one up. Oh, good, it's you. It's you. I don't like you. If he happens to just sit here and jump like that, he can really... Oh, that was weird. That fire stayed forever. But yeah, if he happens to just sit there and jump on the side like that, do his little jumps, then you can kind of tank him with your fire. And the problem with those guys is they will kill you, I believe, in 3 hits. So, yeah, that really sucks. If you do happen to get stuck hitting, or if you actually get hit by it, then I'd just recommend running past it, because you will have this room to heal up. So, let's get our hyper bombs ready. And as you notice, this is why I preferred it. As you saw, I was red with fire and green with bombs, yeah. Alright, the thing about Gutsman is every time he lands, he shakes the ground. And he's not... very hard to dodge when he's doing that. Stop it. Hey, go away. Sometimes he likes to charge after you, and other times he doesn't, so... Oh! Get him! Get him! Yeah, I made that look actually a lot more difficult than it is. He doesn't always charge after you like that, and I'm not forced to switch sides, so... That's what I mean about Hyper Bomb. I mean, look how long it takes to detonate. Just dead air time when you're recording. That's ridiculous. So don't worry about it. He usually likes to stay down. If he throws his rocks at you, just jump right after you're stunned. You should be okay. And with that, we get the Power Arm, which will be very useful when we take on Cutman next time on Let's Play Mega Man. This is Takamasak. Happy New Year, and late Merry Christmas. See you later.